welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Addie. I make Disney vlogs, and if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. So today, I just parked at EPCOT, and we are going in for Food and Wine Festival. I have not been here since it's opened. It's almost the end of October, and the festival only goes until like November 22nd, so I have really missed out. So I'm very excited to be here. Also, it's an exciting day because today is like the last day of my pass. Obviously I renewed it, but it's so exciting because last year when I got my pass, the first place I came was Food and Wine Festival, and today the last place that I'm coming on this cycle of my pass is Food and Wine Festival. So that's like a cute little thing. But I'm so excited to try some food. Hoobastank is the Eat to the Beat concert tonight, which I only really know that one song that they have, but still, like, I don't know that I'd ever really see Hoobastank other than, you know, maybe at some place like this. So that is fun. So I have a list that I went through on the Disney food blog of all of the like World Showcase food booths. Honestly, I am not very adventurous as far as it comes to EPCOT Food and Wine Festival. I find what I like and then I look forward to those things every year. So I'm gonna put up like the list that I have here. And as you can tell, you know, not very adventurous, but I'm looking to go to like the Alps, Belgium, Brazil, Flavors of America, France, Greece, and India. Anything else along the way that we find that looks like good and I want to try, I will, but those are like kind of staples. Some of the staples, I think the only real new thing that I'm gonna be trying today is the New England slider from Flavors of America. Everything else I think I've had. Oh, and in India I'm gonna have a mango lassi because I hear so much like good things about that, and I've never had one, so I'm very excited to try that. But other than those two things, what I want are things that normally are pretty much staples around the festival, and I know and I love and I look forward to them. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Oh, hold on. Okay. So come along with me as we go to Food and Wine Festival. I'm so excited to be here. Okay, here is also for future me. I parked in Rocket 603. I don't know why. I used to really be able to remember that, and I can't anymore. So I always have to take a photo or video so that I know where I parked. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a little windy, but I didn't realize that this weekend is also Wine and Dine half marathon weekend. So I believe today was the 10K. That's so fun. So we'll see if it's busy. Normally on marathon weekends it is, but we'll see what the wait times are. I don't know if I'm gonna ride any rides, but it's such a nice day out. Oh my goodness.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am fantastic. Are you having a good day?
So far,
Okay.
it's about to be better.
Exactly. It's nice
Right?
and cool today.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully you can hear me because the music over here is kind of loud. But the first thing that we did was get a passport. This is the passport for this year. It's super cute. So it goes through all of the different food booths, what they have in there, where they are. It also has on the back page a meals fromage montage, which is a selection of different cheesy offerings from the different booths. You have to buy at least 5 of them and you get a free completion festival treat. You can buy 5 different ones. You can buy 5 of the same ones. I know that 2 of my selections, the warm raclette from the Alps and then the pão de queijo from Brazil, are on this list. So I maybe would just need to find 3 more, or I can buy 5 of just those 2 and get the festival treat. The festival treat is at Shimmering Sips. It's near Port of Entry. So that's where you get your completer. it in the past has been a cheesecake, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think it's super fun. So that is the Passport. So I actually think I'm gonna go pop into Creation Shop just to see if they have like any new cute merchandise. I didn't bring ears. I wasn't sure if I was gonna wear them, but you know, always if the mood strikes me and I find one that I like, I get them. I love that. I love, you know, Mickey ears. So I'm gonna go in there and then we're gonna head off, and I think we're gonna start in Mexico and we'll go around, and that's the way that we're gonna go, and it's gonna be so fun. These are super cute, and they kind of match my shirt. I'm wearing a full EPCOT shirt. I'll show you a little OOTD. Okay, so I think I really like these. They're just a pair of like black, kind of basic sparkly ears, and I feel like they would go with a lot of things. So I think I'm actually gonna pick these up. Okay, so as you saw, I got those black ears. They're so cute. I love them. They came out to be $31.51 with my annual pass, and they're originally $36.99. So maybe that's a little high for ears. I normally feel like with my discount they're like $29 or $28. So I wonder if these are like special edition or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, we are heading into World Showcase. I am definitely hungry, so I'm excited to have some of this food. I think the first thing though that comes up is like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe the Alps. We'll see where that is. I definitely know at the entrance here there is a map, so we'll see kind of where we are going to be getting things. But it's such a nice day. It is a little crowded. That is a sea of people. Oh my goodness. Here is an overall map of where everything is. This is located outside of Mexico, the Mexico booth. So the first little booth that I see is Australia. And on the right over here is also Mexico. Their menu. Nothing really for me at those two, so we are going to move on. We just took a pit stop through Norway, and the Alps is not over here this year, so I'm gonna keep going. China is next. I don't want anything. I did think about getting a Viking coffee, but it is not a festival offering. I can get it anytime. And I think the next thing that's coming up is India, and I didn't want to have two drinks back to back, and I really want the mango lassi. So I think that's what we're on a mission for right now. Okay, here is the mango lassi. It was $5.25, and I was lucky enough to score a table actually. Okay, here's our first drink of Food and Wine 2025. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, that's so good. It's like creamy, and honestly, candidly, I don't normally like mango, but it's pretty good. Hopefully you can hear me. Also, the size of this is pretty big. Like, this looks pretty filling. I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish this. If I had somebody else with me, we could share it, but I don't want to like fill up on drinks, you know? So I think this is good value. It's very refreshing, very tasty. It's not super hot today, but like hot enough that you like want refreshing things. So I give this a 4 out of 5. We are going to 12, which is the Alps. Still stick by the Mango Lassi 4 out of 5. Very, very tasty. However, I haven't had anything to eat today, and it was just getting to be a lot. I didn't even finish half of it. So if you're coming with somebody, hopefully they like mango and you can split it, and I think it would be like best for 2 people because it was just kind of a lot. Number 1, it was gonna be filling, and number 2, it just was getting like too sickly sweet, and I just need to get real food. So I just checked the map, and we are close to the Alps. It looks like the Alps, they've moved over to Germany. It used to be over by Norway, but now it's over here. So I'm gonna go get some like actual food from the Alps, and I'm very excited about that. And then maybe check out the Germany pavilion. I always love going in there. It's always so fun. So that is our next move. Okay, so here is the warm raclette cheese. It comes with a baguette, potatoes, and I think there's a cornichon under there. They also have one that comes with ham, but I don't eat ham, but that was very popular. And then I also got a bottle of water. I'm very excited to dig in and try this. I also was not lucky enough to find a table, so I am on a trash can, food and wine stuff. If you know, you know. This is famously one of my favorites. All right, let's give it a try. I'm having some bread and some raclette. I'm gonna try cornichon. So good. This also qualifies as a meals fromage montage. So if you get this and you're doing that, don't forget to get your stamp. They do that right when you purchase it. So just make sure that you have your passport out and give it to them so they can stamp. That is so good. 5-star. This is always a banger for me personally. I love it. Okay, so I'm coming up into the American Pavilion, and I want to say that Voices of Liberty just started. So I'm going to go into the American Pavilion and see if that is the case, because I always see them every time I'm here. And then I will go over to the booth and get that New England slider.
Nifty, nifty stars in the flag that billow so beautifully in the breeze. Each individual state contributes a quality that is great. Each individual state deserves a bow here and now. 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Shout 'em, scout 'em, tell all about 'em. Each and every state in the USA. In the USA. In the USA.
Not the shy. Your state. So big old cheer.
Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, and Connecticut. Delaware, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, I'll give thee a home. Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, the lines of Texas are a Utah, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
Are you all ready for Wyoming? It counts! But we have been singing this song since EPCOT opened, so like 43 years now, and we almost never get anybody from Wyoming. So next time you're back in Wyoming, bring more of your friends over here. So, in our cool, calculated, and completely unbiased opinion,
There's only one that's best.
so there's only one that's best. Now is your chance to shout out which one you think it is.
Florida!
I love our spirit, and we're all proud of where we come from, as we should be. But there's one thing that we never want to forget. The greatness of our country isn't just in those individual communities. The greatness of our country is when those individual communities take a moment and unite together. Because we are, as we are in the United States, and abbreviated, you've got the letters US. Put those two letters together, and what does it spell?
Hey, 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Name 'em, claim 'em, don't ever shame 'em. They all add up to USA, the USA. I love the US, I love the USA.
Oh my gosh, okay. That is always, like, Voices of Liberty is my favorite thing at EPCOT. Like, hands down, not Cosmic Rewind. Like, I love Voices of Liberty. I just, if you know me, like in real life, you know. Like, if you know, you know. That was so good. And they sang, like, number one, Remember Me from Coco. And Coco is like my favorite Pixar movie, so that was fun. And then 50 Nifty is always one of my favorites that they sing. And I haven't heard it in a while, so it's always fun. And it's just always gets the crowd going. It's always a fun time. I love that one. So that was a great show to catch. It was like, they were like on fire. The crowd was loving it. So fun. So now I am going to go over to the, I think it's Flavors of America. And I'm going to get, they have like a New England slider that looks very tasty. So I'm gonna get that. And then think the next thing that we're actually gonna do is probably go to the store in Japan. I looked at the menu, I don't think that there's anything like at the marketplace booth that I want, but I definitely have to go into the store for a special goodie. So we're gonna do that, but let's go get this slider first and enjoy that. It looks very tasty. Okay, so here is the New England slider. So it's pot roast, it has spicy peppers on it, and some sort of aioli. It's on a potato roll, and it comes with like an au jus. This was $6, and it smells so good. I am very excited to have this. This table that I found is like directly in the sun. So I'm gonna have to eat this quick, but it's nice to just like find a table, you know? And this is like a picnic table, so it's nice you can like sit down instead of having to like fumble standing up and things. So, all right, this looks so good. All right, it also smells so good. All right, let's dip it.
Yes, it's very convenient at my two favorite pavilions.
And then, cheers. Okay, that is so good. This is like how I make my pot roast. It's got like hot peppers on it, and the meat is so tender, and it's so savory. And it has a horseradish cream on it. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is probably, I know I haven't tried a lot here, but this is probably gonna be like top of my list today. This is so good. Okay, so bag is secured. We love the matcha Kit Kats from Japan, and every time I come, I get a bag, and we were like completely out. So I got 2, and I got a couple other little goodies. That was like the main goal in Japan. I am by the Japan booth, but there's really nothing that I want there. I'll show you the menu, but I think the next stop we're gonna make is Belgium, or maybe Greece. I think maybe Greece is the first stop. And I want to get the spanakopita there. That slider was so good. It's the first thing that I finished, like, it in the entirety. I would go back and get, like, another one. That was so tasty, 5-star plus. It was so good. So now, let's go over and find Greece and get a little something from there. Okay, so here is the spanakopita. That's what I got from Greece. It was $5, and you get 2 little pieces. You know, I don't know that the portion is really worth $5, but if you're just sampling and you have another person, I think it's fine. And it's always, from what I remember, like pretty good. So I'm excited to try this. Greek food is like some of my favorite food, and I love spanakopita's. That's what I order anytime I get Greek. So I'm just chilling. I found like a little kind of secluded area in the Morocco pavilion because it was so busy over there. So I'm just gonna eat these and kind of chill out for a little bit, and I'll check in with you after I'm done. I enjoyed the spanakopita's. I will say that they're definitely obviously not like homemade, and honestly, they're like what you can get at the store that's frozen and just like popped in the oven or whatever. I wouldn't necessarily recommend them, though I do love spanakopita. So if you do love them, just know that going in, it's not like it's gonna be like a fresh spanakopita, you know? So honestly, I'm like pretty far around the world, and I do want like a little sweet treat. So I'm gonna go to Belgium, and they have like a waffle with Nutella and strawberries. That sounds really tasty. And then honestly, I'm kind of full. So we'll walk around, you know, the rest of the showcase. I don't know that there's much more that I want anyways. And so we'll see what else we get up to. But as of now, let's go to Belgium, and it's the next country over, so not too far to go. Okay, so this is the Belgian waffle. I know it does not look very aesthetic, but it does look very tasty. This was $5.50, and I think the portion is pretty big, and this is gonna be like my little sweet treat. I had to walk a little bit. I'm over in France now because it is just getting very busy here. So I don't like have a table or anything. I don't think I can set you up where I am, so I will try this and I will report back, but I have pretty high hopes. Okay, obviously hated that. That is for sure one of the best things I've had today. I know I haven't had a lot, but I would give that a 4 out of 5. However, deceivingly, it was pretty small. Like, I think they put that like mound of whipped cream on there to make you think it's bigger, but the waffle was like, it was like 4 bites. But that was like the perfect amount. I probably have chocolate all over my face. And it was like the perfect amount. Very good. I would recommend. Here is the France booth, and here is their menu. So nothing really at France catches my eye. That waffle was really good. I would say like that is one thing I would say I would get again from the things that I've had today. 4 stars out of 5. Very good. So I'm gonna finish walking around the showcase. I actually don't think there is anything left that I want to eat. So I'm just gonna meander and maybe look in some shops. I think I am gonna leave before the Eat to the Beat concert, which is totally fine. I didn't like come for that. It's so nice out. I hope you can hear me. It is a little windy for sure. But I've had such a great time, and I'm just gonna go like chill and see what we get up to now. Here is the Canada Marketplace booth, and here is the Canada Marketplace booth. here is what their menu looks like. Okay, so our time at EPCOT is done for today. I had a great time. It was very fun at the festival. I ate some tasty food. We'll do a little recap when we get back to the car. But all in all, we had a really great day. And I'm glad that I got to experience some of the food and wine magic. And I'm hoping to be back before the close of the festival on November 22nd. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. We have a little bit further to go, but I appreciate you sticking around and coming with me to Food and Wine Festival today. So let's go get in the car and drive home. Okay. Hi friends, we are currently driving home. I had terrible lighting. I still have terrible lighting, but I wanted to kind of do a recap of our day. I had so much fun. I'm so glad I got there. I was actually in the area, or needed to come to the area for work, and I said, well, if I'm in the area, why not just head over to EPCOT for a few hours? And that seemed super fun, and it was very fun. The food overall was pretty great. I wanted to go through like a rundown. So I got the mango lassi, the raclette, and a water. I got the slider, the spanakopita, and the Belgian waffle, and a water. So for all of that, I spent $35, which honestly, I don't think is bad. I think there's a couple of things that I say that you maybe could have shared. Most of the things that I got were only like a one-person serving size, but like the mango lassi, you got 2 things of spanakopita. You could share that. The other things were, you know, little tapas style, but they were really good. My ranking is probably the slider, 1, and then the waffle, so good, that was so good, and then the raclette, and then the mango lassi, and then the spanakopita. I'm not gonna lie to you, the spanakopita is like a 2 out of 5. Really, it's just like freezer section Costco spanakopita that's like thrown in the oven and sold wholesale. I kind of do wish I could have stayed for Hoobastank, but it's fine, you know, like not a big deal. So all in all, it was a really great day. I had some good food. It was under $50, which is really great, and sometimes not very easy to do when you're at Disney. So that's really wonderful. I think that going out there for like a little date night, or like a little just like afternoon thing like I did, I got there at, I don't know, like noon? Yeah, I got there at like noon, and it's 4:30 now. So I think it's just like a good little afternoon that you can have. I love those new ears that I got, the black ones. They're gonna match so many of my outfits, and I am glad that I got to go because we needed a re-up on the matcha Kit Kats. If you have not tried those and you like matcha, I know it's kind of a polarizing topic, matcha right now. I love matcha. I've loved matcha for years. They are so good. Run, don't walk. They are a little expensive, and I'm not including like that price within my total of the day, because souvenirs are like a choose your own adventure every time. You know, you can get some, you can get a bunch, you can get none. So I'm not including that in my total spend, but only the food is in there. So it's 4:30, probably not the smartest time to leave because I have to drive down I-4 back to Tampa, and I'm sure that's just gonna be a mess. And people are going to drive and be very stupid. But, oh well, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, now I'm just rambling. So anyways, thank you so much for sticking around. If you were here this long and you like got the driving experience. I appreciate that so much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more vlogs if this is your thing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.